Welcome back. I don't know why I always start videos like this. Welcome back to another episode of What the F***. And today is a glorious day. For me it is anyway. Oh, maybe not for this guy. Or maybe it is. Glorious parts. Parts. Ferrari parts. So, as per usual, update videos. So, as you can see, the exoskeleton, or the T100 or the T2000 or whatever the bloody hell Terminator was, there it is, the gearbox in its raw state. Raw! More raw. So obviously the last time it was pretty grim. Kyle's now gone ahead and cleaned it up. You've already seen all of this. The internals, and he's been doing a bit of bearing hunting. So obviously the bearings need replacing. You're not going to just put the old bearings back in. But Kyle,
yes,
how has it been hunting for bearings?
Not great.
How far have you got?
Located most of the bearings, but Ferrari decided that they wanted to get SKF to produce a particular bearing, which is specific, which is a mission to hunt down, but we managed to locate one. So it should be on its way in the next couple of days. And back on it again. So yeah.
For anybody looking to do this project, let's be real. How deep do your pockets need to be?
Deeper than mine.
Because obviously me and Kyle had a conversation, we were just talking and we were saying, it's just bearings, like how much can bearings be? And just to give you an example, give us a price for just one of the bearings.
Well, there's about 14 in there.
There you go, okay.
And
And what is the what was the cheapest bearing that you managed to find?
matching, it wasn't too bad. It's about 45-50 pounds.
So reasonable.
But then a lot of them are like, I ordered one today, 540 something pounds. And then there's a couple more, yeah, about £1,000. So yeah.
What? What the f? So anybody looking to rebuild their gearbox, or for anybody out there who turns around and says, when somebody gives you a price, oh yeah, this is how much it's going to cost to rebuild a gearbox, and they give you a price. I mean, there are some people out there that are just there to pull your pants down, but genuinely, well, yeah, but genuinely, all of these little things, they all mount up. And every time you're doing a job of this caliber, people do not see what actually goes into to actually rebuilding something like this. Like, it's not a 2-minute job. It's not a day job. This thing, it takes time, and especially when it comes to classic cars.
A lot of the parts of, a lot of the older parts were better built. Like, you know, there's a bearing there. If you look at it, you see it's actually got it's brass inside. Let me take it out of the case. There you go. Look, see, it's brass. Yeah. And a lot of it's a roller bearing. A lot of the newer ones now are plastic. Although they can take a bit more heat. I think the brass ones are a lot stronger, a lot better built.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it goes to show all these newer cars. Like recently, you just did a water pump, which was plastic as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Most of them these days are plastic.
It's crazy, you know. So they're trying to cut costs, but in theory, what they're losing is durability and quality. Nah, ain't about quality no more. You're right. So, Ferrari update. He's still going. At the minute, he looks like he just went into somebody's, like back in the future, went into someone's shed and managed to find a whole bunch of goodies. So that's Kyle. Now follow me into the spray booth. And there it is. The GTO is actually in the booth. So everything primer wise is now prepped up. I gave the car one clean over yesterday. So today we've got basically the booth cleaned up, got everything sorted out in here, and now we're gonna start masking, which means a lot of integral masking, because when you're painting, obviously you gotta make sure that little holes like this through the secondary skin, you gotta mask them. You don't want any air pockets, windscreen area, obviously engine bay, I need to demask that to remask it again. You got to make sure you mask inside the wheel well, so all of this internally here was clean, so we can obviously make sure we backflip there, so that way none of the dirt from under the wheel arch comes out, and equally we don't get excessive overspray inside. I am going to jack the car up, I am going to remove the rear wheels, put it on axle stand, so that way I got more of accessibility to obviously make sure that we don't miss the inner wheel arches when we're painting the car, because ain't nothing worse than obviously doing a job, and especially when you got low visibility, you get underneath after you've painted it and you're like, quack, I missed the whole here. So GTO in the booth. I'm gonna set the camera up. I don't know who might be interested in watching how masking is actually done, but if you don't want to watch it, fast forward it. If you do want to watch it, enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. So, masking is obviously underway. Don't knock the polka dots though, yeah? That's the real deal right there. So we've done something here called backflip masking. The reason we've done it like this is so that when the glass goes back on, if you put too much material where the glass is supposed to go, there's a big chance of over time that peeling away from the fresh paint. So you have to either key it all up again before they obviously fit the glass, or just leave where the original sealer goes, so when they cut it back they can obviously put the sealer in. That's why we've obviously masked it that way. Otherwise I would have back masked that as well, so that you don't have no edge, because there's, when we do a color change, we want to make sure that, now I mean realistically you could go up to here, you could just mask up here and then obviously bring your tape down this way here, and you'd have like an edge of the original color, and then your new color would start, and obviously then your rubber goes on there. But if you have the chance to obviously backflip it this way, if someone was to ever pull the rubber back, the weather seal back, it'd be all the way, they'd be painted properly. So it's just little things. Don't get me wrong, there's people out there who probably disagree with the way I'm even painting this right now, but you know, so yeah, tomorrow I will finish the masking off, get it jacked up, get the wheels off, get it on stands, finish the lower end of the masking off, wipe, give it another clean down, and then on a Saturday we're gonna actually paint. So, light under the tunnel. I better not do that too soon. They'll bite me in the ass. And today is a glorious day because the GTO is in the booth and it is fully masked up. Now, there's some light under the tunnel finally, and yeah, excited to start laying some color down on this. Few bits left to do before we start. Just gotta basically panel wipe it all down again, tack rag it all off, get it all cleaned and ready. And I'm curious to know what color you guys think we're actually gonna paint this car. So I'd love to see all your comments down below. I'm pretty sure when I made the time-lapse video of me actually doing some of the masking, I didn't end that video. So this is the end of that video, and now I'm gonna start again for the new video. So, comments down below. Let me know what color you think we're gonna do this car. Catch you guys on the next one.